It's a little small. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones. We're on the 6th floor of the Lagdou ruins. And as for units I picked, well, I had to bring in some outside help. But I had maybe about in the 20s. Comer, Sagirik, Amelia, Root, Franz, Cormag are not level 20. Rachel, Eric, and him are level 20. But then for the sole purpose of we're going to get through this map as fast as possible. Let's get started. Now comes each. This one you have to push. You have to push forward. So it might be best just to, push, like I just said you should do. Great. Let's try. Or adjust everyone's equipment as well. It's not Final Fantasy, but you take what you can get. Crit. The internet just cut out. That was it. Just that sound was. And that would be something. I think it might have come back. I can't see it. It's obstructed by the pop-up. Tell me that it's gone. Right. Sword. Zambacha works well on enemies on horseback. Cavalry, Not even, I don't know, it doesn't work on infantry, what's on cavalry? Cavalry, I said cavalry? Yeah, cavalry. English is hard. Cavalry means horseback. I'll tell you on this map though. That's right again, Zambato. Probably just because he needed a sword and that's what I had lying around that he could equip. Now for the hard part. These. The moon's kind of big though. Try to just hug one side and have them come to us. That might be the best idea. They don't have longbows, right? I don't want to deal with any longbows right now. Can they hit up to 3 spaces? So keep in mind that the doors have up to 3 spaces from the position, so feel free to count. Great. Let's try. Leaky new? I didn't adjust Rachel's magic, I didn't think about it. I was too busy giving her all the physics staff, but she's not supposed to be doing too much. She's not supposed to do any of the killing. Seriously though, leave all the killing to the professionals. Feel free to use any of these in this area, because these spires have a large movement range and they will very gladly come out of nowhere, kill you, and then eat you. Or they would eat you alive, They'll do whatever. That would not be very pleasant. They'll bite you, you'll poison, and you'll die slowly. Let's try. I feel like they savor their food. Can your speed go up? Don't say you can't, you need to go higher. Let's try. Great. These roads only get harder as you go deeper. That's what I'm told anyway. Silence. More of that would be wonderful. Hit point, strength, and luck. I need to medically heal from range. And Loot's staff isn't high enough, I don't think. It shouldn't be, I haven't used it that much. Great! And finishing. And moving on. Really? 40%? Come on. This isn't Final Fantasy. You can't just spam magic. Not that I ever do. Game, don't you dare. I hate this floor. This is the first thing that's different. It's a different Bael that attacked him this time, I'm pretty sure. I kept him around the range of Shadow Shot as far as mazes are, as far as the mazes are concerned, because I really don't want to deal with it. So Carl's getting attacked more frequently this turn, but it's okay. He's Chromlock, he can handle it. With a crit, attacking him again to finish him off. See, my strategies work. Sometimes. Frequently. Sometimes. Almost never. Who cares? That thing has a hit that's way too high for a laundry attack like that deals that much damage. Let's try. I don't like Shadow Shot, can you tell? It won't make me very salty, but I do get rid of it as fast as possible. Do you have to attack from range? I can't just run up and attack my units. Everyone should be able to do this. But people make this go by so much faster. Good shot. Because then actually counter. Wouldn't have to waste a turn trying to counter to right you guys in one turn. Which one is weaker? This one. It probably has something to do with the weapon he's carrying. Great! That could be part of it. Let's dispatch you. Take you out of the picture. We shouldn't worry about XP here. I'm going to worry because I need the XP. Okay, good move again. I think I can get him out of the range. Actually, I can if I move Loot. I could bomb Tethys, but then I'd be down an attacker. Didn't seem like the best plan I had. Or do you have sword, so I should counter with a lance? Alright, enemy phase. Because the pillar's there, they wanted to have the evasion that's not going to help them in the slightest. And the defense, which will help more, but no, won't. Crit. It would have helped them if I hadn't crit them, but I did. So, didn't help them at all. Let's try. Cormac will be fine. He's Cormac. Like I said, he'll be fine. I should have the Philly shield. I wasn't thinking about it. I usually don't think. It's not my strong suit. Really? Eh, 42%. It's great attacking the one person who's not anywhere within range of any enemy unit's combat right now. Do you just have to heal him? Who do I care more about? It's a good question. Please don't get turned to stone. I need you to move this turn. Really? 29? I hate being turned to stone. I can't do anything. Let's try. Movement is important. Cannot reach. Attack is 41 with that. Resistance is 26. No heal friends. Ooh, Tim, didn't anybody heal him like I should have? Because of elixir on him, actually. Let's try. What you have equipped? Zambato. Let's try. It's inside my nose, I can't reach it. The outside of my nose, I mean. Is that within range of his shadow shot? Yes, it is. So I'm gonna move over here. Actually, I'll move right here. Let me kill this one with the poison. Come on. Iron bow, short bow, range, didn't move. I'm not sure about the short bow, but he didn't move last turn, so I don't think I don't have a feeling he won't move this turn. Probably depends on what the game wants to do. Crit. The game's like being nice or mean today. I don't know yet. I haven't played any. I know the game I played was being in overnight, but I was kind of OP, so I don't think it would be nice. So I don't know if it would be nice or not. I know, the only games tend to talk to each other, whether on the computer or not. I find that when I have a bad time with one game, every game I play it today, I'm just having a bad time with. Maybe it's a coincidence, but, we'll see. This guy will take a second to wind up and then fire. I'm out of soda now. It's great. I know it's not difficult, but sometimes that's not an excuse. To be this mean, I mean. I'm looking at it herself, but considering what's happening now, it's not a very good thing when you get to have everything. Crit 150. Even the fireballs in the game cannot withstand attack of that magnitude. Oh no, my text tells it's 100. It's 100. It says 100 in my notes. My notes and everything. So it says it's 100. Crit. This work can go by quickly or slowly. Depends on who you use and how you move them. This is why I healed friends. Thank you and good night. I could just exhaust it, but it'd just be easier to take out the target that has it. You moved out of the way. Let's try. Well, yeah, it dictates it moves so they don't get countered. Honestly, I don't mind if he gets turned to stone. Speaking of which, he's even turned to stone. Should probably take a look at the rations again. Let's try. She's no Jafar, but she'll do just fine. She's probably older than Jafar, actually, but her strength isn't near as high as Jafar's was. Upon joining. I mean, her class isn't necessarily based on strength. Great. But I believe she do a little more damage. I'll have to do with all that strength and whatever nonsense after I clear out these ruins. Shadow Shout clear. I did clear the problem. One of the problems. The least important one. Let's keep going. No. That's a horrible, horrible idea. Has bad idea written all over it in bright red ink. It's also flashing. Kind of a miss. I mean, it's actually flashing. If it was though. But that requires some finagling on my part, and I don't want to waste time to edit that. I missed a flash before, but that was different video for a different purpose. Not going up on my channel because I don't know where it went. In fact, to avoid myself from doing something that's stupid, like I think when I was in math class, we had a video and we got a theme and an equation, and it was harder than it sounds. We got TV evangelist and an equation that I didn't understand completely. The thing was, we recorded it, and it will be shown in class unless one person in the group says no. Unfortunately, one person in our group did say that they wanted it to be shown. Therefore, when it was complete, I gave the soundtrack with that video on it to her. It's hers now. I don't have it anymore. It comes from the whole... It comes to the whole thing where if you're part of a video, you have a say on whether it goes up or not. Which is why if you're part of a video that I make, that you record lines for example, it will go up 1 week in advance, unlisted. if anything you want to make to it, you can contact me before the week is up. After the week is up, it becomes public and it's locked in. So do note that if you're within our product when it's done, you'll be notified a week in advance. Besides this link, it might have to be a spam folder, so do check your spam folder periodically. I always check my spam folder. That's where most comments end up most comments I get these days end up, because people are saying, follow me on Instagram or Twitter. You know what? Twitter I could do, but I don't have an Instagram. Because what I take pictures of, because what pictures will go up down there are not my pictures. They will be stuff people have drawn or animated or spliced together, and you really don't want me to post those on a site that monitors their stuff as closely as they do. I thought there's so many pictures, it's hard to find stuff that's not lewd, I guess, would be the first thing, would be the easiest way to convey what I'm trying to say. There's not much else to talk about, just gotta clear out all the enemies on the floor. Route. Probably my favorite, because I do it anyway. You guys says defend, crit, I see it as route. Because if you take out the enemies, you don't need to defend anymore. Nothing can attack you, they're all dead already. Let's try. Ooh, does that shower shot? That's good. Red Crimson Eye. Can I turn yet? That might be bad. That could be very, very bad. This is not good. Stop throwing stuff at me. I don't appreciate it. Okay. Let's see if I can fix this. Do you have an elixir? Yes, you do. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna get rid of you. When you get rid of you, Lude's offensive capabilities aren't necessarily very high. Although a mage, her stats need to go up, I kinda like them too. Her speed is up though. That comes from a scalper, by the way, the speed boost. That number, 31, it scares me. I have you. Move here. Use that elixir. Crit. Well, if it's up where I'm probably gonna see if I can get more work done on Terraria. I will consider rebooting it, but that would require me to actually do that whole thing I planned to do the first time I didn't. That fell through almost instantly. Crit. The whole housing thing that I had in that LP was still up, which will stay up, because I'm gonna put in the Great Cataclysm card. So do be ready for that when Terraria comes back. But that doesn't work anymore. They fixed that bug. So the bug is there. There's another bug that I know of that I might abuse. It doesn't seem like a good bug to abuse though, so I probably shouldn't do that. Let's try. But if you know me, I'm gonna abuse the bug anyway. He didn't move away. I feel he would move. I feel he would move considering how the enemies AI is coded. Great, there's not a Cormac there in the first place. The other case he got hit by something. Enemy AI, everybody. It's perfect. Except when it's not. In fact, one of my friends, and this was AI. And we were playing Magic, and then him and the other person facing crit. Knowing my deck, and the one card, and the 4 cards, and the 1 card I have in there, that I have 4 of, the Platinum Angel, which makes me virtually unkillable. Its effect makes me unkillable. Yeah, I mean, its effect reads, and I quote, "You cannot lose the game, and opponent can't win the game. As long as I have Platinum Angel in play, I can't lose. And they can't win. Doesn't matter what happens." And if I have that card out, I go from staying alive to full-on mill mode. I start milling their deck like nobody's business. Because they're gone, they lose. I got it out once, and as soon as I got it out, my opponent destroyed it. Because the card deals damage to all my creatures, and it was just high up to get a Platinum Angel, and put me in a spot where I couldn't play it again. Cost 7 mana to play it, it's really good. But I lost to both of them because one person had a deck that had so many heavy hitters, and I just keep my life up. The other one just kept playing cards that doesn't matter where what you do. This card will just take your strongest cards and just destroy them. I need to pick up some. I need to head down somewhere during either today, tomorrow, or Friday. Head down there and pick up. Let's try. Pick up a couple and pick up some cards. I need to get some more mill cards for my deck. It's a good mill deck, but it only works if your opponent. It only works if you can get the right cards out. It's a little difficult. Let's try. But that's Magic, and I really don't think I want to show off my deck to the internet. That would not be good in case someone who watches these videos wants to fight me, because then I will probably lose. Like I lose, or can attack with distance and suck away health. It's not a special infused sword, and it's only available through enemy drops. You found a door key. Wrong side of the map there. You can't decrease the enemy count by occupying the stairs. It helps sometimes. To occupy the stairs, I mean. They don't spawn that way since their spawn point is this space. So stay out of that space, they won't spawn. Usually. Game's pretty nice about that. Great. No. I think I'll take care of... No, I won't. No, I won't. Just that poison weapon. I suppose Luke will make it some more. Sure, the car doesn't kill it. Kind of on the left side right now. The right side's a little more of a danger spot. Like how you got AI that sometimes just doesn't move. Like it knows what I want it to do and won't do it because it knows it won't survive. It puts magic resistance. All right. Let's try. Goodbye. Have one little time. Let's try. You do not want to. You do not want to stand there, my friend. Very bad thing standing there. Why do things keep spawning? I need them to stop spawning. That's why we're here in the first place. Because I have stuff keeps spawning on top of me. I'm not very fond of that. It's the Baels, man. I'm telling you, they're evil. You know this Shamshir? You know what it's good at? Critting. You know what it didn't do? Precisely. Maybe it was cost myself for you. Or maybe it was just lost to you and it was meant to rewind again. We shall see. Whatever happens, happens. We'll take it as it comes. That could work better. Too late. Okay, enemy phase. Let's try. Great. Cormac is a fantastic unit. I like Wyvern Riders. You didn't know that. Should probably write that down in your notes. You might be tested on this later. I'll think about it. I do have that video quiz I wrote for my game design class. When they finish early, they can take that and I'll tell them how they did. It's just a common knowledge. It's just a quiz that goes over several different video games and different stuff about that people may know or may not know. I know all of it because I wrote it. I don't know if it was a good idea to write that though. Well, some people are not happy about that. But then I get to the side. It's my test. It's my test. Do what I want. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. We're back. I moved him around. Yes, I moved them around. I can do that. It's my video. I do what I want. I moved Alfred there instead of Mercer this time. I also took out the archer that was standing there. Everything else should be relatively the same. with no one dying. I also equipped Echo with the Rune Sword instead this time. Gonna counter one archer that's going to attack with this turn. It was a different type of way of how I move my units. Had Mercy's vulnerary too. Get some health back. Let's try. Give me a non-existent life force. They're undead. Funny thing is, it actually sells like hit points for you. It's not Final Fantasy. It's not a Final Fantasy problem with the blood sword and even areas where there's a lot of monsters that are undead. Not unkillable. Undead. There are two uses on this one. Let's try. That's one. Let's do it. Great. Perfect. Let's do it. Why not? Great. Let's try. Silencer. Silence. Take out the boss. I should not do that. That would not be very good. That would not be very wise. Great. Get rid of this bow. Great. The men on Cormog. Twitch's brothers now use the unit. I didn't show off Glenn or Hayden, but they have stuff that you can sell. Just try. Money's not really a problem, especially if you can do the runes quickly and without wasting your weapon, without burning through your weapons. Cause you get I think a gold gem at the bottom. That's what like what I forget how much it's worth. Question. Let's go. I think it's worth like 1 million gold, I think, but it's this last treasure at the bottom. I'll go over when we get to it. But it's a lot of gold, crit, and if you get to the bottom, you can sell that for some more gold and to refresh your weapons and do the runes again. Which means I have no excuse not to do it more than once, but I'm going to do it once. Will do it once, and then I will show off that last unit in a save file that I will download off the internet because I'm lazy. Don't want to do this more than once. It doesn't change at all. It's the same every time, except for when they have a click to what they dropped and whatnot. Chest count is also swapped around. Great. I know it's the difficulty to expert, but I know where I'm. But difficult, but that's just. But I went over why I already went over why I did that. Having trouble talking. Great sign for the future. Distant. Future. Hopefully distant. Let's try. Great. That was great. Needed to get rid of them. I didn't get XP for a sec there. I was getting scared. What I give to you? We had a skill lock on resistance. Oh, you're connected. Great. That will wait. That will take care of less of what I shall shine, but I will replace that. If I can't replace it with shine or divine, I'll use lightning. But I'd rather use a shine tone. Any phase. Stupid AI is stupid. Let's try. I guess we're going to have to move. And that is good as 4 of the Lagdou ruins. Kind of a long one though. Strength, skill, speed, defense. Map clear. Yes. We're getting close to the bottom. Let me go over the units real quick. Hey, this is Hayden. Forgot he's the King of Freya. King of Silver Sword, Silver and White Gem. You are not him. Glenn comes with Silver S, Silver Sword, and Blue Gem. He's the Sunstone. US, and I thought. So, there's water on this map. You got 3 down there. 4 over there. 4 over there. There's a treasure chest there. That's it. The boss is just going here with the black gem. 15,000 gold. Neat. Surge stone. Stone on that one as well. Longbow on that one. Longbow on that one. Spear on that one. Stone on also that one. Stone on that one. Stone on that one. Stone on that one. Stone on that one. Moderator Store Staff. Next time we'll tackle this 4. Till then.